Yeah, because between all that stuff that I spilled on it yesterday and just needing to launder it in general, I was just like, you know what? I know. And then I just got this one out of the laundry. So I was like, I'm going to switch back to this one.
I love that one.
Thank you so much.
I mean, I like the mustard one too.
Thank you very much.
You got really good taste.
Oh, I know, right? Everybody, look at my hairstyle. Look at this little flip doodad that I have going on here.
That's so cute.
I feel like I have one of those can I speak to your manager hairstyles.
I have no idea what that means.
Oh, man. You've been missing from the interwebs. Hi, Sheila. Good morning, Pamela. Hi, Sarah. Happy Saturday, TC. Good morning, Pamela. Gigi says, good morning. How are you today? Melissa's here. Good morning, Autumn and Richard. Love the play on the title of today's live. Oh, that's a huge thing in Louisville. Talk Derby to me is a thing, you know?
Oh, my God.
Good morning, Rajana. Hi, Shelly. Yeah, so...
Oh, is that the title?
Yeah, that's today. That's the title of today's video.
That makes sense. That does make sense.
Good morning, Valerie. So, today's a little bittersweet because it would have been the running of the however many
58, 62.
I think it's over 100 now.
Whatever, 150.
Kentucky Derby. So, yeah, I've been kind of going through a few roller coaster of emotions both yesterday and today, because yesterday would have been the Oaks, which Oaks and Derby, Friday and Saturday, are just two huge days for the city of Louisville. And the weather was amazing. It was as ideal as it could get. And of course, we're not having the Derby. So it's like, of course, on the year where the weather's perfect, we had to postpone the Derby. But, it just means a lot economically for the city of Louisville and just a lot of the residents of the city of Louisville, not only the big businesses, but just the people themselves. So I was a little bummed for just the things that couldn't happen both yesterday and today, but I'm okay. I can't never be too sad when I got my honey buns with me. And he's actually pretty glad that the Oaks and Derby aren't going on because he has to work it. His company films and takes pictures and stuff like that. So he would have had to have been at the track all day yesterday, all day today. So this is kind of a break for him. So I'm like, how selfish of you to only think of yourself when it's affecting so many people. But I get it. And hopefully it goes off in September without a hitch. So.
Yes. No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. You're not canceled. It's just been pushed back.
Postponed.
To the fall.
Exactly.
Fall Derby.
Yeah, it's going to be a few weeks before Keto Palooza. And that's what I wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure that we schedule Keto Palooza after Derby because nothing goes on in that city. The whole city starts to converge on Derby. And I don't want anything to happen before then. Good morning, Sadio. Hi, Treva. Good morning, Gigi. Hi, TC. Are you going to watch the Turtle Derby? I heard that was a thing. Absolutely not. I don't know in what world that sounds interesting.
I mean, it have to be time lapse.
Yeah, maybe they're going to make it interesting. That's what I would want to see. But, I will say I am a huge fan of the Puppy Bowl. I can watch 10 minutes of the Puppy Bowl before I'm just like, what are these? Just set the puppies down and let me look at them. Stop making them, stop with the commentary and making them run back and forth.
And puppies are a little more energetic.
Yes, exactly.
Furrier and cuter.
Hi, Cat Luna. Mom is here. I'll be seeing Mom in a couple of hours. We are going walking, and I'm very excited about that.
Yes. Aunt Beverly and Mom have commandeered my weekend walk.
Just this one.
Okay.
Good morning.
Now we'll have to. I am going to break up that little
Lady Fest.
Yeah, little Lady Fest.
Yeah, Mom. Richard's coming with us.
Wheel.
Which he said was a bad thing. He's like, "Oh no, I'm going to be the fourth wheel." I was like, "No, sweetheart. Things are supposed to have four wheels. Even numbered
fourth wheel is the worst wheel.
Even numbered wheels are actually okay.
Post in the comment, is the fourth wheel the worst wheel?
Oh my gosh. Good morning. Is it Talika? First time joining the live. Good morning. I'm so glad that you're here. Good morning, Gail.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, all. Elisa says, good morning. It's a beautiful day. You're right. So yes, it is. I'm looking forward. Yes, I'm looking forward to going walking and finishing early today so that I can come back and do some work. Trina said, I'm fabulous getting out in my garden this morning. Nope. Like,
that's her zen, though.
Absolutely
that's her
not.
Zen. See, Treva loves that.
Yeah.
Loves that garden back to nature.
No, good for you, girl. Because I can't do it. Treva, I got your hoodie yesterday. It looks amazing. I am so excited. They should be going out on Monday. So, Lisa said, "Hey, y'all, matchy this morning." I know. I didn't notice that until we shot the thumbnail. I was literally looking at the thumbnail and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Very accidental.
Yeah, I didn't know. That he was wearing that. Oh my gosh, Shelly says, "Autumn, that Zip Fizz haul was insane. Excited me a little." Well, I'm gonna go get it.
God.
Oh, you guys.
God, you asked for it.
Okay, comment down below. How many days is it acceptable to wear the same workout clothes? Like, this is clearly the last day that I'm wearing this ensemble, like, because I pretty much wore this exact same thing yesterday.
I like that.
So I'm changing,
I like that.
The pants and the shirt after today's walk. But like, yeah, that's who I am. We ain't going to the gym. I ain't got nobody to impress. I'm putting on the same workout clothes. Like, just saying.
She's just saying.
In case you guys haven't seen it,
I think quarantine rules
on the Insta. I got my Zip Fizz. Oh God, I got my Zip Fizz. I feel the roulette back up.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited. Here, hold it so I can use both hands. Hold it from the bottom. Oh, we got a jumper.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, I got my Zip Fizz. There's so many tubes.
I have no idea what just happened. I guess we made it rain.
That's exactly. Yeah. Hey, wouldn't Zip Fizz rain be the best rain there is?
I don't know if it's in the container. Probably not.
Oh my God.
Do we hope they get just putting the powder on people or pelting you with?
Yes, everyone's saying 2 days. If you don't sweat, wear it again. I know, right? We all know I'm notoriously not a sweater. I have actually been going through more outfits though. Like, I've just been like, you know what? I've actually been working out a lot. Like, I have worked out as of today. Today will be the 7th day this week. From Sunday to Saturday, I will have done some form of exercise every single day. And I'm here for it. I think this is like my 3rd outfit. Like, I deserve, like, I'm okay with that. So
I'm fine with it.
Let's see. Yes, I get my Zip Fizz haul today. Oh, that is amazing. Are there any non-caffeinated flavors? No. I think the whole point of Zip Fizz is to give you energy. And so they have caffeine in them. Yeah, like it's an energy drink. In my opinion, it's more, they market it more as an energy supplement that just happens to have electrolytes. But like, yeah, it's like caffeine, B12. Like, I went to a vitamin shop one time because I heard they sold individual tubes of Zip Fizz. And but they're $2.50 each. And I was like, no, yeah, like a tube. And I was like, I'll buy that 30 pack. Thank you very much. And so the lady at the vitamin shop was like, oh yeah, during finals week, all these kids come and buy them for like, as like a way to keep their energy up, like a study aid. I was like, what is this, Adderall?
I know, right?
It's just a tube of Zip Fizz, like, so they're like, with all the B12s and electrolytes.
Maybe you just drank it out.
Maybe you gotta snort it. You gotta do a lot of Zip Fizz.
College.
Exactly.
College.
The things we do in college. Exactly. But I was just like, I don't know why.
Well, I do like
Gigi says, you do you, girl. Wear what you want to wear. Hello. Yeah, Treva says, I don't really sweat no matter how hard I work out. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Like, it's a little different when I'm in the elements. Like, if I'm out in somewhere where it's really hot, I will sweat when I work out. But downstairs in my basement, it's always cool. In Planet Fitness, it's always cool. Like, I will just never sweat. So,
see, I don't even believe I'm exercising until I sweat.
I mean, that's because you're a manly man. Like, you can sweat. I just can't. It's difficult. Treva says hit that like button, y'all, and I'm going to have to agree. Thank you so much, Treva, for the reminder.
I know. Treva's so helpful.
I know. She is so helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So I am today's a fasting day. Yesterday was not a fasting day. Yesterday was a meal prep day where I ate my meal prep. I also ate some stuff in addition to my meal prep. And in addition to the meal prep that I had last week, I sampled some meal prep that I'm going to have this week. That cracked chicken is Delicious. I need to come up. Maybe I'll call it like crock pot chicken. I need to come up with another name. You guys, if you remember, I don't really like the word crack being used as like an adjective for like, it's so good, it's addictive. You know, crack actually like wreaks havoc on communities of people, and it's like responsible for like people's like horrible lives. And to just be like, it's so good, it's like crack, you know, I think it like trivializes the whole thing. That's why I don't like saying, what is it, crack slaw? But like, I'll call it egg roll in a bowl. But like, what is crack chicken? It's just cream cheese chicken dip, but that's a lot longer than crack chicken.
You're the only person I've ever heard say that anyway.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, it's just my personal preference. You know how I am.
She hates the thing she says.
Well, I mean, you know. Let's see. Cynthia says, good Saturday morning. Happy Saturday morning to you. Good morning, Dama. Gail says, I sweat like a waterfall, exercise or not. I'm so sorry.
I don't even know what to say.
Good morning, Lion. TC, crazy good chicken. I love that. That's exactly what it is. Dr. Wise is here. It's good morning, y'all. Hashtag late Zoom workout. Like, good doctor, you be getting it in. Like, everybody over on the Facebook group just be posting their pictures of them exercising. And I'm just like, beautiful. What am I doing with my life? You know what I'm saying? Like, I went walking with Mom and Aunt Beverly yesterday. 7 days a week. I know, but I need to get better at like posting it. Like, everyone has such good like logs of their exercise. I don't. It's just not native in me to like post on pictures, like the internet.
You want like active shots or like just photos?
I mean, just even like a sweaty selfie, be like, oh, I work so hard. But once again, I don't sweat. That's also, let's be honest, you guys, that's another reason I don't take pictures of myself, because it doesn't look like I did anything. Okay. It's just like, this is just you in an outfit, you know? My gosh. Like, but I mean, yeah, I just need to get better at posting.
So it should be like Amber and take photos of you sweating and then use them for later in the week, whenever. Just sit on the photos of you sweating, looking good. I know, right? That's what I need to find one good day and then just post them. So Jennifer said, good morning, everyone. I slept in. I'm going to rewind. Hope we get caught up before the live ends. Good for you. I'm glad that you're here now live in the live chat. That's how time works. I know. I was going to say, like, I feel like if you go back, are you going to speed it up? Don't watch me on double speed, okay? Oh my God. My good friend Chella says that she does that. She was like, oh, that's how I watch everyone's YouTube videos, on double speed. Like, I was like, yeah. Like, I was like, you can't get how it. I guess that's can't get how it was originally intended to be portrayed if you run that on double speed. She goes, it takes forever to watch videos if you don't watch them on double. I was like, exactly. It takes forever to watch videos. So if it makes your voice high pitched like that, I'm dead. It really does. It really does. Cedillo says my face turns beet red. Maybe that's your photo op too. I know, right? My face does turn little. I do get a little rosy when I exert myself. So yeah. So cute. Ooh, it is so cute. I got a lot of stuff done yesterday. Well, guys, it feels difficult to say that you got stuff done when it was mostly like studying and then like learning, and like you don't actually have anything to physically show for it, but you like learned a lot. And one thing I did do yesterday, I know, right? One thing I did do is apply for health insurance. So I secured health insurance. So that was good. That monthly premium's not good though. But at least I'm covered. That's all that matters. Okay. So I'm excited about that. Oh, yeah. I've written down some goals. So you guys, I'm listening to this book. Let's be honest. I'm listening to this book called Think and Grow Rich. And, once again, it's just one of those personal development mindset books that basically just tells you the secret to success. And it's not a secret, but it's what you have to do. Basically, the secret is if you never quit, you never fail. No matter how long it takes you, if it takes you 10 years to become a success and to reach your goal, guess what? You reached your goal. You did not fail at doing that, So basically, it's just like giving you, it's motivation. Just don't quit. Don't, like you only fail when you stop. You have to be relentless. You have to I like all of this. Force yourself to succeed, basically, Exactly. So basically, one of the things that they also say is that you have to write down a list of your goals and you have to put time limits on them.
and you have to like look at them every day and say them out loud. And once again, that goes into that auto suggestion and you know, exactly. So putting it out in the universe, turning it inward towards yourself.
That's what my mom says all the time.
And that's what I've been doing, is writing down goals. And I'm just be like, ooh, am I really going to put this time limit out? Okay, Adam. Okay. If that's what you think you're going to accomplish in 2020, okay, you know. And even just writing it down, even writing that down in 2020, like saying what I want to accomplish in 2020, like it's like scary, because now it's like, wow, if I don't do this, I will have failed to reach this goal. And you know, I think that's why a lot of people.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think that's the key to a lot of that.
Yeah,
like people don't want to see themselves
fail, so they don't set goals. Exactly. So now the fact that I've written this down, and like it, you know, if I say I will have accomplished this by December 31st, 2020, it's gonna be black and white. I am going to say yes, I did it, or no, I didn't. And so, without ever having written those down,
that is literally her MO.
I mean, without ever have written those down, I could never say, well, I never failed, because I hoped I could have. It would have been cool if I did. But no, now that I've written the date down, like it really just kind of ignited something.
Awesome, baby.
I know, it's kind of scary too, though.
Well, that's the thing about the future.
Yes, Treva says Napoleon Hill, great read. Yes, except it was like written in the 50s or 60s or something, and it is outdated, but those principles are, the anecdotes are outdated, is what I'm saying. Yeah, like he's talking about people that like made it big in the Depression. Yeah, Andrew Carnegie and things like that. So
like the first guy who invented the steam engine.
Yes, he's talking about the steel industry, you know, and I'm just like, yeah, so like the little stories are outdated, but like if you just drop Mark Zuckerberg in there, or you just drop, you know, who's the guy that invented Microsoft?
Mike Zuckerberg?
Did I say Mike Zuckerberg?
No, I thought that was the guy that invented Microsoft.
No, Zuckerberg did Facebook, okay. And then who did Microsoft?
Like
Bill Gates, and then if you just insert those tech geniuses.
Mike Zuckerberg, you're out there.
Do you watch?
You're out there, Mike Zuckerberg. Like we just invented a person.
Oh my goodness. So, but yeah, just if you just drop the names of those people in there versus all the like, you know, Depression era successes that he's mentioned, then yeah, it's the formula is still the same. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This book was written in the 60s, in the 50s, 40s, and the formula is still the same. Yes, Melanie says Autumn and Richard better work. I am
exactly
sick.
That is what we're doing.
Yes,
that is what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Melissa said, I dug my Rosetta Stone out from storage. It has been a goal of mine to learn Spanish with more flexibility in my routine. Now is the time. You're right. I have not studied as much Spanish as I wanted to this week. I think I did my lesson 2 days. What I'm starting to realize about myself is that, well, we all know this. I'm most productive in the morning. Like I need to get my scholastic endeavors and things done in the morning, because if I don't, I'm just too tired.
It'll drain you.
Yeah, like if I sit down and I edit a video for a few hours, or if I'm up making shirts for, you know, hours, I don't want to then sit back down at my desk and learn Spanish, you know? So really, so really what's important is to learn Spanish, is to do my Spanish lessons like right after the live, like while I'm at the computer, while I haven't started anything else. But sometimes it's a little annoying because I want to get up and do those things. It's like, I don't want to do 30 minutes. I just want to go ahead and get started on my video so that I can get it posted and things like that. But I know that about myself. I have to get it done. So.
Well, that's good, though.
Yes. Aurel just said Bill Gates just wanted to get out of the garage they were working in. Yeah, I know. That's how my sister said, do you know how I know we're going to be successful? Because we starting in a basement. And she was like, all good things start in garages and basements. We're shooting a second episode of our podcast today. And so, look, I have that written down on my little list, like learn how podcasts work, you know, like, yeah, so it's somewhere. Yeah. So we are just trying to get those together. Like I'm really developing a schedule for
how I should spend my days. Yeah, exactly. So now I just need to learn how to turn that into income as well. So that's important. Well, no, and I mean, I can manage it. It's called discipline. It's how you manage it. But now you just need to learn how to monetize, because I have to be able to earn a living. This is how I want to earn a living. So I have to be able to make the most of it. Another thing that I'm working on this week that is going to be really important is I'm going to aggregate on my website a list of all of my links and codes and things like that. Because Phyllis asked yesterday, she was like, do you have a Lecanto code? And I was like, I do have a Lecanto code. I just don't know what it is. And it's like, you guys can't help me if I can't even help you and give you the information. So that's another thing. I have codes with everybody. I have Lecanto, I have High Key, I have goodies. I mean, I have codes everywhere. And so
floating around in the ether,
but the ones that you guys know about are the preferred keto, the keto crate. I'm doing good on some of them, but I just have so many other things out there that you guys could be.
So just reorganization.
Yeah, just reorganization.
Streamline.
Rashana says, Treva, how do you keep bugs from attacking your garden? My leaves are holy. Yeah, I'm never doing that.
That's good though. You need blessed leaves.
Yeah, no, I can't do it.
I mean, no chemical. It's more just like
some there's like natural sprays that you can spray on it, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Research.
Aurelia says, question about weight, health goals, staying keto for maintenance. Do you just slowly up your carbs? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to increase my carbs. Like when I get down to a certain weight, or when I get down to a place where I want to maintain my weight, I probably won't make it a point to eat strictly 20 grams of net carbs a day. I'll just do some research about then maybe going to like 40 or 50 or something like that. I do know for me, however, that I must live a low carb lifestyle, like in general, because if not, then my days will just be filled with sweets and stuff like that. So I don't want to do that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's what I plan to do, is just up it a little bit.
Yes, because it's a lifestyle. It's not a diet.
Yes. Let's see. It is a lifestyle.
I don't believe in diets. Diets are fads.
Oh, you don't believe in diets? Well, my honey bunny don't believe in diets.
Well, unless it's like for like certain like weightlifters, like cut weights in order to do show like for certain.
Yeah, but I mean, you're also thinking about diet in terms of like how it's been co-opted by the industry, whereas your diet is just what you eat over the course of your life. Yeah.
It's more of a lifestyle than a quick.
Yes.
3 months and then you're good.
Dr. Watt says, I wish I had the space and a green thumb, but the city won't let my inner country grow out. No, I have no desire. When I tell you I have no desire. Joe Ray says, good morning. A little late, but I made it. But I'm glad that you're here, Joe Ray. That's all that matters. Sadio says, I was searching for a ZipFizz code. There is no such thing as a ZipFizz code. They don't give codes to anybody. Like I said, I'm also putting that out into the universe. I will work with them one day, but ZipFizz is just such a little mom and pop type company that doesn't even like work with affiliates. So no, ain't nobody got no codes. Like it is really sad. Mom says bugs hate the fragrance of peppermint. Try a peppermint mist. Good to know, Mom. Thanks.
But does that hurt the plants?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Lynette says, I'm in maintenance and I didn't increase my carbs. I stayed the same, but on the weekends I eat keto, but I give myself a lot of leeway. Yeah, that's good. And honestly, I don't think I would even necessarily need to up my carbs so much. It's just all about my calories. Like if I can get it to a point where I can eat 2,000 calories a day, then I'll probably go back to eating 2,000 calories a day, and maintain my weight. So that means I'm going to have a fair amount of muscle, do a fair amount of activity. Like that's really my goal, because less than that, I'm not really satisfied. So that's what I'm working on. So
how far did you walk yesterday?
3 miles, 2.95 miles. So
it's a nice pace.
Oh my gosh, you guys! Aunt Beverly's pace was nuts. I thought I walked fast, but Aunt Beverly, she got them legs, man. Like it was crazy. I was the last one in line. It was Aunt Beverly, then it was Mom, and then 10 feet back was me. I was like, Lord, so Jesus!
My tranquilizer dart.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely gonna be jogging to keep up, because he does a light jog to keep up with me. I had to do a light job. Yeah, I had to do a light job to jog to keep up.
I know where the house is. Y'all can leave me.
I know where the house is. D said I made 2 crazy ketos beef jerky last night. It was so good.
do you have a dehydrator? How do you make dirt, or do you put it in the oven? I saw Matt and Mega like hang it over the oven and put it in there. That just sounds like a mess to me. Let's be honest. So Dio said that's what I found out. No codes anywhere. Yeah, Zip is they are not about that code life. Like, it's crazy. Joe Ray says, good. I'll post a pic of that Costco cake. Oh yeah. Oh, the Costco cake. Oh my goodness. Yesterday. D says, no, the ground jerky one in the oven, no hanging. That's interesting. Ground jerky. Like, I feel like it would just be little crumbly bits, and I'm not necessarily opposed to that.
I don't know. Maybe if you.
I made that crock pot chicken yesterday, and it was amazing. I did put some green chilies in it and some jalapenos.
Put all the spices.
And I put some cheese in there at the end. Like, that's going to be delicious on top of that lettuce and those outer aisle gourmet rolls.
And the fact that it's not Taco Bowl after a month and a half.
I mean, can we be honest? I want to go back to Taco Bowl after next week, because I pretty much already bought my food for next week as well. I'm doing salmon and broccoli and that cheesy cauli mac next week. So I'm about to have me like a real dinner next week.
Wow.
But then after that, I'm going back to Taco Bowl.
Fancy. Oh my God.
Say something about it. I can eat whatever I want to eat. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's what you love.
Pamela said, I had a dehydrator for years and haven't used it once. I really need to either use it or give it away. You know how I feel about that. You know how I feel about that.
If you haven't tried it now, you probably will never try it.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I could get rid of it.
If quarantine hasn't made you do this, you just won't do it.
Yes.
No point. You'll always be too busy after this.
Bright Girl says you should call it green chili chicken. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna call it, because I just put some green chilies in it because I saw somebody comment on that in the recipe, like the comments in the rating. Someone's like, I put green chilies in these and it's delicious. And I was like, oh, I'm doing that. So D said, yeah, I was shocked to hear you were having chicken, but that dish is good. It is good. But, I found myself just varying for the sake of varying, which, I mean, I guess isn't too bad when it doesn't take too much more effort. But I'm just like, I'm just eating this because, like, I bet people are probably tired of me eating Taco Bowl. Not because I'm tired of eating Taco Bowl, So then part of me is like, do I just do this to keep up appearances, or do I just eat what I want to eat? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's still good, though. Dr. Wassa, sounds like creamy chicken enchiladas. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. He had some with some tortilla chips yesterday. Like, we spooned some of the chicken, and then he used it as like a dip for his chips. Boy, that looked amazing.
I was trying to sample it before you came.
It looked like amazing. What? I can't headbutt something that is mine that I made for meal prep.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That is not mine. Headbutt is when you share a thing of Oreos, and then before I know it, 2/3 of them are gone. Like, oh, you headbutted them Oreos. Mm-hmm. Like, but that's because they were meant to be shared. No, I can consume my meal prep at whatever pace I want to consume my meal prep. Is what I'm saying.
Well, if I sneak a couple of pieces.
You were not sneaking a couple of pieces. How can you say my macros if you sneaking a couple of pieces? Absolutely not. Kathy's here, says, how are you? I'm doing great. Thank you so much. D says, eat what you want to eat, girl. Don't let peer pressure let you not enjoy life. I know, right? But that's what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate this stuff. Peer pressure making me not enjoy life was when I went carnivore. That's where I was like, okay, this is dumb. That food in there is delicious. It's just like, is it my first inclination to make it? No, I had to like work myself into it. So, let's see. Joe Ray says you can do that. Just use Quest chips or pork rinds nachos. Yes, definitely. I'm having pork rinds again. So yeah, these are definitely going over top of them like nachos, and got some guacamole still. Like, I am very, very excited about that.
She's in seventh heaven right now.
Exactly.
She's loving life.
Shelly said we did Taco Bowl every day this last week. My husband is requesting doing a fajita type chicken bowl. Ooh, see, fajita chicken sounds good with like peppers and onions, but peppers and onions are like candy to me. Yeah, like it's just too sweet. Like, I absolutely love it. Let's see. Kathy said it's hard because your husband eats all the foods you cannot. Is it hard? No, it's not. Because I don't look at them as I'm eating. I don't look at it like I'm eating food that like I can't. He's eating food that I can't have. I just don't eat that stuff. Like, his diet works for him. My diet works for me. His diet would not work for me. And so it's just simply like a matter of fact part of life that I've come to accept. I mean, sometimes it bums me out. Sometimes I'm just like, it's just the way that it is. I mean, that's okay. But no, it's not. It doesn't make it any more difficult. But also that took time because it did used to make it difficult. I did used to be like, oh, you're having tortilla chips? Let me just go ahead and grab some of those, you know? But I've been so on track and I've been doing so well for so long now that it doesn't faze me.
And I'm so sporadic with it. It's not like it's an everyday thing. It's not like it's always around. Like it's just one random occasion. I'm like, I haven't touched the chips for like
weeks at that point.
They've been up there for weeks, and actually just went to Costco and bought some salsa the other day. And I was like, might as well break them back out. So like,
I did notice that they had been away for a while. I was like, why don't you? But then sometimes I'd be like, why don't you have some chips? So I can just watch him eat them. But he's like, no, I don't want chips.
I barely eat, and when I do, it's mostly keto. But when I get off, it's just like, I don't know if it affects me or not.
Baby.
What?
You do not mostly eat keto.
When I eat my meals.
I know, but you snack a lot. You had 2 bowls of cereal yesterday. You eat candy.
That was the first time in weeks. Or a week.
He does not mostly eat keto. I'm just super stingy with him trying to co-opt. They're like, oh, I eat keto too. No, you don't.
I'll take a photo of all my meals.
I'm just saying. That's what you should do. Mm-hmm. Chronicle what I eat in a day is this keto.
Oh, yeah. And then watch her be impressed. She's like, I didn't even know. I thought it was way worse than that.
No, I know. I mean, it's just, but that's that insidious part is so worse. It's like, oh, it's 2 Oreos. It's a little handful of Trolleys. Like, that means you're not keto. Like,
I am saying it's a gradual thing.
No, I can't.
Like pushing a rock uphill. And no. Slowly pushing
Pamela says, I did not got my order of Pork King. Oh, yeah, we did give those away.
They were made to give away. Her mom gave me the box of Rice Krispies. I didn't want to throw them out, so I made them treats for the children.
And he gave them to the children.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But go on.
Now you go on. Okay. Just talk about how keto you are.
For the most part, no, she's right though. And I think even a little bit does throw you out of the whack, right? Just throw you off the keto train. So just for agreement's sake, I'll say that I am not keto.
Yes, Cynthia said husbands be trying to eat keto. That's exactly what it is. It's not keto. Stop saying you're keto. You're not. Lisa says alternating
we gonna track this.
Stuffed cabbage rolls and Reuben stuffed chicken roll-ups next week. Oh, I've been seeing stuffed cabbage rolls everywhere. I'm not trying to boil and roll up no cabbage, but like it looks delicious, but it's just not for me.
Mm-hmm. I love boiled cabbage.
Shelly says that Chocolate City, I'm going to use a fajita spice packet plus extra Cajun seasoning in the crock pot. Oh yeah, the peppers and onions will be on the side so I can count them. I mean, good for you. Boy, peppers and onions, those are difficult to count for me. So Monica said test his ketones daily, then no questions.
Well, the week we went carnivore, I think I lost 7-8 pounds.
Man, Keto Bra said, but the kids don't need Rice Krispie treats either. You're right. I don't want to eat this poison. Let me serve it to the minors.
Her grandmother. I did not go to the store.
I'll take the blame for it. But I just don't
throw food away.
I will gladly throw the food away. Yeah. All right. See, that's the difference between me and you. I will
other people that are hungry that need it.
And I'm gladly do that.
Kids burn so much energy that Rice Krispies is basically just throwing up like a bucket of water on a forest fire.
Oh my God. It's actually rolling up their sleeves and injecting sugar into their veins.
Well, one Rice Krispie I'm talking about. Not like a whole pack of Snickers bars.
Egg roll in bowl is my favorite. I do like egg roll in a bowl as well. Unfortunately for me, I feel like egg roll in a bowl requires too many ingredients. Like
egg roll in a bowl?
Egg roll in a bowl is like the inside of an egg roll. So it's basically just like cabbage, like shredded cabbage, meat. Sometimes little carrots if you get away with it. But I feel like the soy sauce, like the coconut aminos and the sesame oil, all the things that truly like make it authentic. It's just like I don't use that stuff enough to like
keep it in the house, but it is good. I do have a big thing of sesame seeds in the cabinet for egg roll in a bowl, because I do top my egg roll in a bowl with sesame seeds. So
those haven't been used in a long time.
Yes, so
she is taco bowl heavy.
Yeah, I mean, I like taco bowls.
I say you just haven't made egg roll in a bowl.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Plus. In a year. In about a year. Mm-hmm. Leah said, I heard you talk about all the spices for crock pot chicken. I use dry ranch season. Yeah, so that when I was mixing in all the spices, I was just like, this ain't nothing but a ranch packet, But so I did, and guys, spices are expensive. I spent like $12 on spices yesterday when I could have just got me $1 ranch packet. You know what I'm saying? But it's good to have that stuff, I guess, for the future, because that is a meal that I could make more. That's a meal that I can make more than the roast or anything else. And so, because also the chicken has the nutritional info on the label, and that just automatically sets my heart at ease a little bit more. But it was really easy. You really do just put it in the crock pot till it all melts and coagulates up. So that was really, really good. Yes, Dee said, I think the ranch packets have suspect ingredients, but if you don't mind dirty keto, then it's okay. Exactly. That's another reason I didn't mind, because I was just like, better that than a ranch packet with like maltodextrin. Dirty keto is when you are strictly looking to stay under your net carbs, but don't really care about ingredients. So for instance, those ranch packets have maltodextrin in them, and like the whole packet will have like 12 grams of carbs. But if you spread that over your meal for 6 days, then it's like a few carbs, so as long as you do anything to stay under your carbs and you're not really ingredient conscious,
it sounds like
that's more dirty keto. I'm still not going there with you.
Did we hear that?
Leah says, do you weigh your meat before or after? I do both. I weigh it before and after.
I think he eats on
here's the thing. So here's the thing, you guys. Like, and this is, I'm going to be talking about this way more on my what is it, course, whatever I'm trying to create. Like, you guys, I also have that right down, like start course outline. So I'm really making a course. I'm called From Macros to Meal Plans. Like, that way you can tell exactly how to take the numbers that you have and how to actually make that into a meal.
Neat.
Yes.
So just show me how awesome I'm going.
Here's the thing. When you start, like, all of the nutritional information for meat is for raw meat, unless they say otherwise. Like, for instance, on bacon, it'll say 2 pan-seared slices. That means you have to sear them, and then that's how you know the nutritional information. But for chicken breast, for all of the red meat, that information is for the raw meat. So if it says that 4 ounces of meat is 200 calories, then if you get yourself a raw slice of meat, that is 200 calories. However, when you cook that down, how the weight changes, like everything constricts a little bit, maybe some juices come out, or especially with ground beef and things like that. The weight might change and it might condense, but it's still the same amount. So, then it says if it condenses down to 3.6 ounces, that does not mean you no longer have that 4 ounces of meat. Yeah, you can be super picky and like, oh, maybe some fat drained off. Maybe the calories really did change, blah, blah, blah. But no, to me, it's the same. So I will say that I'm starting with 16 ounces of meat, and then I cook that up. And I know what the macros are in that. But by the time I, cook it down and everything, it turns into 14 ounces of meat. I will then take those 14 ounces, and that's what I'm going to divide by 4. And I'm going to put that as, the macros for the 16 ounces. So, it sounds confusing, but that's why I'm creating a whole course on it. TC said, are you doing net or total carbs? Right now, I'm doing net carbs. I'm going to get back to a place where I'm doing total carbs. But right now, net carbs are working for me, and they're allowing me to eat in a way that feels good and lose weight. So I'm sticking with net carbs.
Which is basically what it's all about, is don't force yourself somewhere you don't want to be. It's like a gradual thing. You want to slowly make yourself uncomfortable.
Slowly make yourself uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, as far as advancing.
Challenge yourself. Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's what a challenge is.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
uncomfortable.
You're right.
And to grow.
My honey buns, you have to be uncomfortable to learn and to grow. Sure. So there you go.
It's like this keto thing I'm doing. It's like a gradual walk uphill.
Oh, he just keep pinching my nerves when he says that. Just this little twinge on my nerves.
Hey, let me show you my weight.
Okay, no. Okay, so gosh, I forgot. You're right. I gotta show these people my weight. Okay, you guys.
My weight.
No. Yesterday, like I said, it was a bad eating day. I definitely had some Quest bars, and I gave some away, but I also ate a few. Meal prep day is a little difficult for me because I'm always like sampling things here and there from my meal prep. So, this was a little more than sampling, but hold on.
I'm so good she doesn't weigh that chicken no more.
Okay. 186.6. That's a gain of 4 pounds. That's like, whoa, Autumn, that's a lot. That's reminiscent to a Sunday. I know. I hear what you're saying. I saw that, what I was saying, and I was like, ooh, that's Friday. You can't be doing Sundays eating on Friday unless you're going to not do it on Sunday. So, yeah, I've decided that this Sunday.
So switching to
Friday. Yeah.
Made you revert to Sunday.
Well, it made me treat Friday like a Sunday because normally I do meal preps on Sundays and then I treat Sunday. But see, now that I moved over to Friday, it's like, I can't be doing that. And then tomorrow's coming up. I can't just be eating all random because it's Sunday. So, but what I think, I'm just going to shift it back to Friday so that I can truly treat Sunday like a regular day.
I like
that. And then, it balances out. But still, guys, I just gotta do better. But like, that's fine. I'm really not upset about this at all. I really still have not number 2'd, and there's I've been doing my activity and I've been doing better even though it's not perfect, but what's perfect anyway, that's all I'm saying. JJ said no, I missed the whole live. Yes you did, girl, because we're gone. Okay, but don't worry, we'll catch you over in the Facebook group. Oh yeah, we're at 41 minutes. We gotta go. We're going walking today and I'm gonna be very productive. Have a great day.
Beverly.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Have a great would-be derby. I have to give it a segue. Yo, you're right. You're going to have to roll because they are rolling. Okay. Oh, look at you. I'll just keep doing that. I'll sit here and watch him do that all day. So, oh yeah.
Rollerblades.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, it's more roller skates. I don't know how to rollerblade.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't know how to rollerblade. Okay. Have a good Saturday, everyone. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Bye all.
Bye all.